Good evening, viewers, and welcome to this edition of Sports for Wednesday, the 26th of October. I am Curtis Morton. In our headlines, three Nigerians in Leeward Islands Super 50 Cup team. And in our feature for this evening, we bring you more exciting primary schools football action. We'll take this break and I'll be right back.
One thump, one kick, one box, one slap, too much, too much. One push, one pull, one curse word hurts a lot, hurts a lot. We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot. Men and women, treat your partners well and do not ever put your hands on each other unless it is to show affection. We must stamp out domestic violence and abuse in all of its forms. Stop it! We must stop domestic violence and done with all this nonsense. One hug, one kiss, one kind word means a lot, means a lot.
Well, I'm back and we start with cricket. The Leeward Islands Cricket Board has released the squad for the upcoming CG United Super 50 Cup tournament, scheduled for the 29th of October to the 19th of November. Three individuals have been included: Kyron Powell, Ross Powell, and Colin Archibald. The full squad reads: Jamal Hamilton, captain; Rakeem Cornwall, vice captain; Kyron Powell, Devon Thomas, Casey Carty, Kareem Gore, Ross Powell, Terence Ward, Colin Archibald, Jeremiah Louis, Sheen O'Barridge, Hayden Walsh Jr., Kofi James, and Damian Williams. Meanwhile, West Indies head coach Phil Simmons has apologized for his team's heart-wrenching and unfathomable early exit from the T20 World Cup and will step down as the team's coach, but that will be after the two-test series versus Australia. The West Indies, two times winners of the T20 World Cup, were unceremoniously bundled out of the World Cup with losses to Scotland and Ireland, finishing bottom of the table. Cricket West Indies has announced the upcoming two-test insurance series with Australia in Perth, and that would be Simmons' last as coach. Now to netball, and we have the final scores coming out of the America's World Cup qualifiers in Jamaica. Matches played on Friday 21st October, St. Lucia 54, Antigua and Barbuda 32. Grenada 58, USA 36. Jamaica 75, Barbados 37. St. Vincent and the Grenadines 69, Cayman Islands 45. And from Saturday the 22nd October, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 69, Grenada 50. St. Lucia 37, Cayman Islands 33. And in the big match, Jamaica 69, Trinidad and Tobago 47. Now, what about the teams that qualified for the World Cup slated for South Africa? We have South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, Jamaica, England, Uganda, Tonga, Fiji, Malawi, Zimbabwe, Sri Lanka, Singapore, Scotland, Wales, Trinidad and Tobago, and Barbados. Now to football. On Monday the 24th October, only one game was played in the primary schools football competition. Charlestown Primary faced off with Joycelyn Libert Primary. A fair-sized crowd was on hand for the encounter. It was a hard-fought game with the scores 0-0 at half-time. However, very early in the second half, Kadeem Taylor for CPS breached the JLPS defense and scored. Later in the half, it was Taylor again with a kick from long range and a bubble from the goalkeeper to see it 2-0 in favor of Charlestown Primary. Kadeem Taylor was adjudged the man of the match. We'll take this break and I'll be back with our feature for this evening.
Disability don't pick out, anybody can get about, so they don't deserve no knockout. Hey, help your fellow man. Just one fall or an accident could put you out real permanent, so be compassionate and decent. Hey, help your fellow man. Disability, not inability. Anybody could get disability. Take the disordered disability. Hey, help your fellow man. Old and young could get disability. Rich and poor could get disability. You and me could get disability. Hey, help your fellow man.
Well, I'm back, and in tonight's feature, we go back to football. We have excerpts tonight from two games played on Friday, 21st of October. First, St. Thomas's Primary versus St. James's Primary, And right after that, Ivor Walters Primary
versus Nevis Academy.
Enjoy.
So it's going to be a kick for St. James's. Here goes. Nice cool weather here. Stopped nicely by the St. James's player. Knocked forward by St. James's, sorry. And St. Thomas says the ball has gone out. It's going to be a throw in. So it's going to be a throw in for which team? We'll wait and see. It's going to be a throw in for the St. Thomas's team. Good show. Okay. Taken by the St. James's player. He's trying to go forward. He's trying to turn. St. James's pushes it hard. He's going wider on the left flank, but he's being heavily marked. Doesn't stop it, the St. James's player. Now St. Thomas is getting a put onto it. St. James with it. St. Thomas can he go through? Can he go through? Shakes one. He tries to. No, he knocks it the other way. Should have been turning. St. James is trying to go forward. Stop. And the defender, Clark, defending stoutly, headed forward once more. He's trying to turn. He drives. What's the goalkeeper going to do? It's gone in! That's careless by the goalkeeper. He just put his hand. And St. James's celebrate. He drove straight to goal. And the goalkeeper raised his hand, looked as if he was in control, and he just bore through and went in to the back of the net. That's two. It's going to be a free kick for the St. Thomas's team. This could be a good one. Goes wide. Where's the goalkeeper? It's gone in. Make that 2-all. St. Thomas's has scored. So it's 2 goals all. Coach is not very happy. Goals all. We have a game on here, folks. 2 goals all. So it'll be a goal kick. Good kick. Very good kick indeed. Yes, pressure being applied at the top. Nicely stopped there. St. Thomas says. Good work, but the referee was. So. That's so I think goals. St. Ball. It was over the head. It was over the head of the goalkeeper, and he didn't handle it well at all. And it went straight over his head. He tried to, but just failed. So it's going to be a goal kick for the St. Thomas's team. I think this goalkeeper knows about clearing his area. He certainly, but this time it's one of the other players trying to stop it. The young lady gets a boot to it. One of her teammates falls over. The whistle goes. I think it's going to be a free kick for St. Thomas's. He drives. He peels off her right booter and doesn't control it. And the ball goes out of touch. So it's going to be a throw-in. And the ball has been knocked out. So the parents and supporters are very animated, I could tell you that. Seems as if St. James's has some pom-pom girls as well. It's a corner kick. It's a good kick. He drives. It goes in! St. James's has scored. It's 3-all. And the Pum girls, the Pum girls celebrate. So 3 goals all. St. James is 3. St. Thomas is 3. We have a game on. Well, I could tell you this much. Looking at the spectators here, you know that some of the office managers are missing staff members. But that's all part of the deal. That's all part of the deal. That's how primary school football goes. Here goes now. Off target. Goes wide of the upright. 3 goals all. And you get the impression that within these last few minutes, something must give. Something must give. Well, this is what's going to give. This is what's going to give. Well. And it's a drive home by the St. Thomas's player. So that's the drive. It's gone home. That's 4 goals to 3. Just a few minutes remaining, a couple minutes remaining in this one. So it's the Ivor Walters Primary coming up against the Maud Cross Prep. And last time around it was Maud Cross Prep. I'm trying to remember the team they played against, but they scored 1 goal in that particular encounter. This time around they'll be looking for better results. The coach is already in the mix, all giving instructions. Referee Virgo it is. So we'll take half of this game, and then back of us we're having, it looks like, the big matchup between Nevis Academy and Montessori. That should be a good game. Well, we finally get the game underway, and it's Ivor Walters with a kick, trying to run through here very early, stopped by the defender for Prep. Shakes that man, number 10, pushes it through nicely. Good job there by the Prep school player. Knocked over by the Ivor Walters player, and the whistle goes immediately, and so it's going to be a free kick for the Maud Cross Prep team. Here's some danger here. It's in that danger area. It's still there. He taps it. It's gone. Oh my goodness! Hit the upright and came back out. That was close. Still in that danger area. Still in that danger area for the Ivor Walters team. Now Prep still with the ball. Prep losing it now. Ivor Walters trying to go forward. Stopped by the big man. Prep now with the touch. Little man there. Knocked over. Ball taken off him. No whistle. Still going forward. Ivor Walters now with the touch. Now Prep with the touch on the right flank. Stops the ball. Passes off and misses. I think it's going to be Prep's ball. So it's going to be a goal kick. Not the best of kicks. That's not what the coach wanted. He wanted a bigger kick than that. But the ball has been knocked out. So it's going to be a throw-in now for the Ivor Walters team. Nice cool now at the grounds. Ivor Walters trying to go through. Stopped by the defender. He knocks it towards the goal and it shaves the crossbar. Good attempt there by Ivor Walters. And while we were changing batteries, clear chance missed by Ivor Walters. He had a run through, just the goalkeeper to beat, and he drove it away from the upright. Now he had another chance, but he didn't recover in time. Now here's a little man going forward. Ivor Walters with the run through, knocked away by the defense for. Well, he drives now. Here's a chance. Here's a chance. Little man gone in. It's the little man who has scored. It's the little man who has scored. So Ivor Walters has scored. He was always hungry to score. Always hungry to score. And he has put it in. So 1-0. Ivor Walters has scored. Quick throw in there by Prep School. Handball. Spotted by the referee. He was right on top of it. It's going to be a free kick now for Ivor Walters. Nice kick, nice kick, nice kick. Where's the goalie? Oh, that's poor work by the goalie. This is pressure here. It's gone in. Poor work by the goalkeeper. And knocked in by the Ivor Walters player. Well, that's our package for this evening. I am Curtis Morton, reminding you that you can watch sports if you're not fit. But to play sports requires fitness, diligence, and sacrifice. Have a good night.